Hello YouTubers, this is noobifier. Today is the 30th of September 2022. There was an hour-long Star Citizen Live, The Bot Whisperer. Here's what you need to know. Today we had Francesco, who's the AI director. Jared reminded us that we are days away from CitizenCon and that they're working on a more casual Meet the Devs format. Francesco's been with the company since 2015 and is heavily invested in many of the background systems at the core of the game. Developers and artists need features to achieve the desired goal, and AI works to achieve what's needed. Jared asked about the whiteboard in the background, and many words were said without really materializing in any leaks or info. Jared asked about subsumption. Subsumption is the combination of control systems based on simulating behavior. These in Star Citizen are far-reaching into security, economy, everything and everywhere. Subsumption was broken down last year in great detail. I have that linked up for you if you really want some more information on that. I decided to attack my lunch a little bit early today because I was on a podcast this morning and I skipped breakfast. The waffle iron came out, the strawberries and bananas came out. Super thick waffles were enjoyed with real maple syrup. Jared asked about the challenges in programming AI to work well locally, but also be able to stream them from a server. The process of balancing these systems was discussed, and it was explained that simplifying the quantity of data being moved around will improve the player performance, but won't necessarily result in that believable living world that we expect. Anytime more work needs to be done to represent the universe, there's a larger workload on the system and a higher chance that that might break parts of the reality. He used the example of having 5,000 NPCs operating at once to illustrate the types of workload. He then spoke about spawn closets as a way to mitigate the total commitment and total load. He spoke about tick frequency increasing the rate for NPCs that are near you and perhaps relaxing that rate for more distant NPCs. All of these are optimizations to improve our experience. Jared said that the Siege of Orison mission spawned 400 or so NPCs as a frame of reference. Jared then commented that the AI still has to achieve some polish and evolution, and Francesco agreed, saying that they're making good progress, but they are not feature complete. Characters are built with a decision flow based on traits, and it's a collaboration between several teams in the company. Francesco spoke about his childhood at age 7, learning programming on a Commodore 64. Jared then said that he also shared the exact same start, and then probed about high school and college. Francesco spoke about focus on sciences, physics, and engineering. Very early on, it was very clear to him that AI was interesting, and this led him to a master's thesis in AI with robotics and automation. After school, many CVs were sent to many game companies. Some work was done with a company that was making satellites, and then he got a call back from EA for a game called Battleforge that was released in 2009. Crytek was next as part of a small team working on game AI, but interest in other aspects of game design would help later. CIG was next, offering a game project with the needs of some very cutting-edge AI. More realism, real immersion, and the highest bar within the industry. Francesco built the AI team from scratch, hand-picking team members, 3 people working very closely with Tony Z to brainstorm how subsumption would become reality. He mentioned that the team expanded recently with some new hires bringing in fresh ideas and new skills. Jared asked about the split focus between the PU and squadron development from an AI perspective and the fact that they are clearly not complete, and Francesco was asked how things were going. His reply was that things are going very well, but you cannot rush AI and get good results. And I'm going to end with something that I noticed, and hopefully you find this fun. It becomes very obvious how closely Francesco works with Tony Z because every once in a while he says, you know. And that's it, a fun show. Thank you very much for spending your time with me. If you enjoy these breakdowns, please consider subscribing so I can help to keep you up to date. Please consider sharing with a friend or orgmate as that helps a lot. Fly safe, and I'll see you in the verse.